What's going on, guys? This is going to be part 2 to the Avengers Infinity War movie review, so I hope you like and enjoy, and I'll see you in a bit.
They were going to come in towards the end of this, sort of give their expertise, because obviously we all know Gamora. Well, now we find out that she's really not Thanos' daughter, but, in the other movies we found out that, that was her dad. And, I figured that she would have some sort of expertise, but not just her, all of them would sort of have a way to defeat him in some way. And I figured that's what they would bring to the table. But I was wrong. And he brings her to, well, she brings him to get that, what was it, the Soul Stone. And then we see, who is that, Red Skull there, sort of as the Guardian. Oh, he looked cool, too. I love that whole, cloak, sort of. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just so awesome. I love the way they did that. And very cool. Person, I did not expect that. We obviously seen him disappear from the Tesseract, something like that. But yes, Thanos throws. We see the tears. Starts saying, they're not for him. They're for you. He loves you. You're the only thing he's ever loved. Throws her over. Kills her. I was so pissed. But heartbroken at the same time, because it's like you just love the character dynamics with her and Star-Lord. And it's like you can't take them. You cannot separate these two. They're meant to be like, this is incredible. You cannot do this. And they did it. And I was pissed. I was bummed out. It's like, come on. I would have much rather seen one of the Avengers go than her. Because it's like, I love the Guardians, man, and it's so much fun, and I can't imagine, like, now, at this juncture, these people, these two being separated. Because he loves Gamora, and I feel like their relationship is just so powerful. And it's like with Vision and Scarlet. I don't know why I can never remember her damn name. I don't know. I don't feel the relationship with those two. Vision's always been a little bit weird to me. I did not like him in Civil War. I don't like controlling people, obviously, just in my normal day life. I most certainly don't like it in my comics or my movies that I like. So when he was sort of doing that and she sort of kicked his ass in Civil War, I was happy, because it's like, I'm not down with that, man. Like, I understand you think what you're doing is right, but nobody has the right to control somebody else, especially an adult. A kid, that's different. It's a parent's job. She's not a kid. It's not Vision's right. He has no right, no say to do that, neither does Tony Stark or any of them. They're all their individual person. They can make their own decisions on what they want to do and how they want to live. Vision, no one has the right to tell them otherwise. And that's just the way that I feel. I still like Vision. I didn't want to see him die. I thought that was noble and bold and brave to sacrifice himself to destroy the Infinity Stone. I thought that was good. I thought that was great. I think it's great in any movie when you can do something like that. I think that sort of puts you in the sort of legend character. Not just a hero, but you're like a legend, when you're able to sacrifice yourself. Kind of like The Last Jedi, when Holdo is her name, I think, drives that starship into the Snoke's big destroyer. That was incredible. To me, that scene alone was one of the greatest scenes of all of Star Wars movies. Because you never seen nothing like that before, and it was so cool, and I will give Rian Johnson prompts on that. I don't agree with everything he did, but that was one of the greatest scenes of all of Star Wars movies. Apart from the Snoke basically calling why can't I think of his name? Kylo Ren, basically a bitch. Like he was, you'll never be a Vader. That was, to me, that was so incredible. I mean, awesome. Just an awesome scene. So, we're getting off topic. Back to Infinity War. Thanos. We've talked about Thanos. We've talked about Gamora. We've talked about... What about Thor? Let's talk about Thor. He goes to that place, Fedor. I cannot think of the name. I can't remember. I wish I would have brought a pen and paper with me to sort of jot some of these notes down. Maybe I can find it. Obviously, he goes to the place to get this weapon, this Thanos killer, I think is how he called it. Titan killer. Avengers Infinity War took 19 minutes, but Thor is now Marvel's MVP. Almost definitely. I loved how Baby Groot sort of, used his abilities to combine the head of that weapon with, and made the handle. I thought that was incredible. And just in sort of the beginning too, like when he hurts himself a little bit, but just to show, what, I'm here, I'm important, I'm bold, I'm brave. That was excellent. Because you figure, let's see, what, he was born, maybe 4 or 5 years ago? But it seems like they might mature a little faster, so he's more like a teenager, maybe 12. Sort of like a mindset like that. So I mean, to sort of do something like that at that young of an age was very bold, very cool, and just to have that sort of connection with Thor, that's incredible because it's Thor, man. Like he's great, he is the son of Odin. I mean, he is the guardian of Asgard, man. That's just awesome. And Chris Hemsworth, I don't even have to go in detail about that. That guy is just incredible. I don't think there's a person that does not like him. So yeah, he shows up, kicks ass, just does an amazing job. So, we talked about him. Maybe we can talk about this guy, Black Panther. We didn't really see a whole lot of him in Infinity War. It is what it is. I'm sure there were some people that were a little upset about that. It is what it is. I thought that the battle scene on Wakanda was awesome, and it was cool. It was, just the sort of technology that they have and how it's so advanced. I think it's kind of brilliant. I think it's cool. Especially kind of like when the doctor, I think, I would assume she's a doctor, sort of kind of pulls the rug out from the Hulk. What the hell? Why can't I think today? Bruce Banner. And sort of, well, we didn't think about that, we didn't know. And I thought that was kind of cool. It's like, it is what it is. Kind of a little humor, but also showing him, hey man, you're not the best. We sort of won you up a little. And we see Black Panther disappear. Played by Chadwick Boseman. Very talented man, very good actor. I think that he brings a sort of depth and realism to that character that is, just part of the group, man. He's, meant to be that person, meant to be that character. I think that some actors just, and it's different for the actor because they don't get into acting saying that, what, they're going to play Captain America, we're going to play Black Panther, we're going to be this or this and that. They don't get into acting thinking like that. So to them, this is, 10 years in the making. It took them so long to do this. They're ready to go on to something different. We're not, because we wait so long to see a movie for 2 hours, and it takes them 4 years, 5 years to make. So it can become frustrating on our end. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Pretty good review, I think. I mean, like I said, I'm not professional. This is the first one I've ever done. I didn't really study or do any homework. I seen the movie yesterday morning. I just thought it was incredible. So I think that obviously this is going to go into a Marvel what am I trying to say? It's going to go into the next installment of this series because there's going to be two. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's what I get for not studying to this. We know Thanos is alive. He's sitting watching the sunrise like he said he was going to do. We've seen half of basically everybody. We've seen towards the end there in that final credit scene, we've seen Samuel Jackson's character. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not. I'm just not. It's different when you film and you don't really plan anything because you sort of like, you know exactly what you're going to do, and then it just doesn't always work out. I just want to find his name so I don't. Nick Fury. I don't know. See, I would have never thought of that. Nick Fury. We see him kind of going to like, he's like, oh, you know, ready to cuss, and disappears and drops his, almost look like a beeper with the symbol. Captain Marvel symbol. Very cool. Well, there you have it, folks. Overall, I thought the movie was excellent. If you have not seen it, please go see it. If you've already seen it, go see it twice. I have to wait a couple of days because I am just out of money right now. But when I get paid, I'm going to see it again because my mom and stepdad, we were all supposed to get together and they were going to come see this with me. But they're having car troubles right now at the time, and they live hours and hours away from here, so it takes them a while to even get here. But they're going to be coming on the 3rd, so I think I'm going to wait and I'm going to go with them when they come up. I sort of kind of got them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and, you know, they love it. They love Star Wars, and, you know, they're old enough to go and see the originals, and they were still adults, you know, so they were back when you used to walk 15 miles uphill to get to school. I always give them shit because how old they are. So, if you like this review, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, I'm going to be doing more of these. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to edit this video a little bit, so I'm going to have to cut some of the stuff out where I had to go and get things. We say rest in peace to Gamora. We hope that this is not the end of her, but unfortunately it may be. We do know that there's going to be another Guardians movie. Probably set back before this takes place because there was a 4-year gap in between. God, we just love her so much. You know, that really sucks. So I'm sure there's other people that felt the same way. But yeah, we'll definitely do more reviews like this, and I hope everybody has a great and terrific weekend. I hope the weather's beautiful where you live, and I will see you all later. Have a good one. Remember, we're going to be changing the channel name to the Zach Pack, so you become a Zach Pack member. And we're going to get some free t-shirts and some other stuff, stickers and all that good stuff coming soon. I will leave a link in the description as soon as that stuff's up, and I am talking to a local business owner about all that right now. Just have to wait until I get more money to do it, but we're going to come up with a design, a logo, all that good stuff, and sort of make a brand for the channel. So have a great day. I'll see you later.